Hi guys! I've missed you so much. I can't even express how much I actually missed you. So if you're new here, hi, my name is Erin and we're obviously going to be doing a weekly reading vlog. So I haven't filmed one of these in so freaking long because I have been on vacation for like literally the past month. And it was so nice and I'm so sad it's over. Yes, it's good to be home, but also I wish I was still on vacation. Which I'm someone who is a total homebody, so for me that is so weird to say or even like feel. So that's kind of crazy, but I'm also really glad to be back so that I can film because I have missed you guys so much, and obviously I love filming sit-down videos, or I guess maybe it's not obvious, but I love filming sit-down videos, but vlogs just feel so much more personal and like I'm really having a conversation with you, and so I'm so excited to be filming this clip so I can talk to you guys because I missed you so much. I didn't even really realize until like I sat down and started recording and I was like, oh my goodness, my friends, I'm talking to my friends again. So it is currently 4 o'clock in the morning because my sleep schedule is all kinds of crazy, but today was just a really weird day. So I am probably gonna go to sleep pretty soon. I'm gonna set an alarm so I don't sleep all day and I can try and readjust my sleep schedule because I was on a completely different time zone. But I wanted to start the reading vlog because I just couldn't wait to talk to you anymore. I couldn't do it. So, hi, let's start the reading vlog. I'm already super rambly. I've missed you guys. I hope that you have had a happy new year, a happy few holidays. If you celebrate anything, thank you for 400 subscribers. That is seriously so crazy. I mean, I already said it in my fairy loot unboxing, but I wanted to say it here because like I said, these videos feel more personal, so thank you. I was blown away. I didn't think I was going to hit that in December at all. I figured I was gonna, which was my goal, I wanted to hit 400 by the end of the year, and I didn't think it was gonna happen because I was at like 330 something on Christmas. But you guys really pulled through and gave me a miracle, which thank you. That was so incredible and unexpected, and I love you guys. And we're already almost at 500, which is crazy. I mean, hopefully I can hit it by the end of January, but I think that that might be pushing my luck a little bit. But you guys are crazy and I love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys have no idea how much this means to me. But yeah, let's get started with the books that I want to read and what my plan is for right now. I'll give you my plans for the week and I'll get reading. So I have some catch-up reading that I really need to do, and then I have some new releases that I really want to read. Let's start with the book that I haven't finished and I've been reading for freaking ever, and that is Franklin in Love by David Yoon. I am still on page 264 of this, so hopefully I can finish this week. I genuinely wanted to finish this before 2020, but I was just spending time with friends and family and it didn't happen, but I'm not completely mad. I'll read it, I know I will, but yes. This needs to happen. I at least need to make progress in this because I have been reading it for way too long. But yeah, that is goal number 1. Then I picked up Come Tumbling Down by Shauna McGuire. This is the 5th book in the Wayward Children series, which if you guys followed me like last year, you saw me pick this up and absolutely love it. This came out January 7th, and so I ordered it and had it ready for me when I came home. So I'm going to be listening to this on audiobook and I'm so freaking excited. This cover is absolutely stunning. I can't stop staring at it. It's just, these books are so incredible and I'm so excited that we have another one. Anyway, yes, audiobook. I'm listening to it on 1.2 times speed and it's less than 4 hours long, so I will probably finish this by tomorrow. And then lastly, A Heart So Fierce and Broken by Bridget Kemmerer. I got the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition with the fan art on the end papers, and it's absolutely beautiful. I'm so excited because I read the synopsis for the first time like the other day. I obviously knew that I was going to read it, but I didn't necessarily know exactly what was going to happen, and now I'm so excited and I cannot wait for this book to ruin me just like the first one did. So I'm so excited. This is hopefully gonna happen this week, and I'm not ready. I'm not mentally prepared for the emotional damage that this is going to take on my mental health. I'm not ready. So I have set my goals pretty low for the week just because it's my first week being back, and I start school next week, and I'm just trying to ease myself into it. Obviously, I would like to read more than those 3 books, but I'm just kind of starting off low, and I'll pick up whatever I want to pick up. I'm just kind of giving myself room to do that. So as far as my plans for the week go, tomorrow I have therapy, which it's going to be so good to have therapy again. I absolutely love going to therapy. Maybe that's weird, but I love my therapist, and I like being able to logically process my emotions. I don't know, it's just a really good feeling, and I didn't used to love therapy before, but now I'm obsessed with it, and so I'm so excited to go back and see my therapist again, and it's just gonna be really fun. Maybe that's not how everybody feels about therapy, but that's definitely my take on it. And then I am also going to be filming all day tomorrow because I have so many videos that I want to film. I want to film the top books that I want to read in 2020, like the 20 books I want to read in 2020, my 2020 reading goals, my January TBR, my December wrap up. What else do I need to film? I need to film an intro for a vlog that I have done. I feel like there's more that I have to film, and they're written down on my phone, but I can't remember at this current moment in time. And then I'm obviously filming this vlog, but that takes the week. I think Thursday I have plans with a friend, maybe, I don't know. And then Monday I start classes again, so at some point I need to get like boring school supplies. I also think I might want to try and go to Barnes & Noble tomorrow. I think that's all that I wanted to say. Right now I'm going to listen to Selena Gomez's Rare album because it's incredible. I'm obsessed with it. And Clean, and then once I'm done with that, I'm going to listen to Come Tumbling Down on audiobook, and I have a coloring app on my phone, and that's typically how I read my audiobooks, is I do that while I am listening to my audiobooks. It's so good to be back. I just posted my Fairy Loot unboxing, so I'll probably be responding to comments throughout if I get any more. Hi, I've missed you. I hope that you're doing well. Let me know what you're reading. Let me know how you've been. I apologize for not posting. That wasn't my intention at all. But I couldn't film the day that I got home. That's just the way that it worked out. So again, I'm so sorry. I hope that you can forgive me, but I'm super glad to be back. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go clean a little bit and try and get my life kind of back in order, and I will talk to you guys when I am, probably tomorrow, to be honest, when I wake up. Hi guys, it is 12:50 a.m. On, I guess, Thursday, so it's technically the 16th, but we're gonna call it Wednesday night. I didn't update today because I wanted to film, but I woke up late, and also it was gray, so the lighting wouldn't have been good, and I want to film good quality videos. But I have made progress on my reading. Last night I didn't really make that much progress in Come Tumbling Down. I wasn't in the mood for it, and I was falling asleep, and I want to enjoy the story because this is one of my favorite series, so I don't want to just play the audiobook without actually listening to it. But I'm like 43% of the way through the book. I have it physically, but I'm listening to it on audio. and I just updated my annotations for it. I need to do that with the other books, so I need to do a reread, but I am really enjoying this one. It's so heartbreaking, but I love it, so I think right now I'm going to listen to this and hopefully finish it. I have like 2 hours left, and I'm listening to it a little bit faster than that, so I'll probably finish it in like an hour and a half. Then once I am done with that, the audiobook that I'm going to pick up next, I think, is going to be Aurora Rising by Jay Kristoff and Amy Kaufman. I just kind of decided that on a whim. And if I decide to read physically anymore today, once I finish Come Tumbling Down, I can choose from Frankly in Love, which is probably what I should pick up. I haven't made any progress on this. Or I got Heartstopper Volumes 1 and 2 in the mail, and I want to read Heartstopper Volume 1 physically because I read it online, but I would also love to read Heartstopper Volume 2 because I haven't read it yet. And then Heartstopper Volume 3 comes out this summer, which is so freaking exciting. So yeah, right now I'm going to color on my phone and listen to this and annotate in it as I listen to it. Yeah. If I don't read after I finish Come Tumbling Down, I'll probably end up watching more of Blacklist, which is another thing that has been taking up way too much of my time. If you guys haven't seen that show and you like crime shows, please go watch it. It is so good. It's so good. I'm so obsessed with it. I love it. It's probably my new favorite show, and I think I'm almost done with season 1, and all the episodes are an hour long. And I started it on the plane on Monday. So it's a problem, but I'm happy about it. So yeah. I just wanted to give you an update. Tomorrow, I am going to film. I know I said that yesterday, but like it has to be done. So if the lighting is good, it's gonna happen. Otherwise, I might film a couple of videos, but if the lighting is good, then I'll film a bulk of the videos that I have been wanting to do. My room was a mess, and that was really overwhelming, so I've cleaned a good chunk of that up. And, what was the other thing that was really bothering me? Oh yeah, I didn't feel like doing my makeup. So, but I have everything straightened out for tomorrow, so it should be okay. Alright, I'm going to stop procrastinating and I'm going to listen to my audiobook, and then I will check in. If not tonight, then definitely tomorrow. But I might be tired tonight, so we'll see. Hi guys, so it is 7 p.m., a much more decent hour than my last 2 check-ins. It is Thursday, and I have finished Come Tumbling Down by Shauna McGuire. I adored this book. I am so in love with it. This is my favorite in the series, hands down. I don't know why, but it's my favorite one, and it made me so happy to read it and experience it. And Sumi is my favorite character. It's not even her story, but so many of her lines in here I just absolutely loved. I can't really tell you what it's about because it's the 5th book in the Wayward Children series, and that would be a pretty big spoiler. So, yeah, but they're like modern fairy tales, and they are super short. They're novellas, and this one was my favorite. 5 out of 5 stars. It was just everything. My heart belongs to this book, and I have a feeling it's going to end up on my favorites of 2020, even though it's only the 2nd book that I finished. So absolutely loved it. I also got to tab it as I went along, so I want to go back and reread the others and do the same with those. But yeah, so I have finished that. My mom is currently making dinner, and she just got home from work, so I need to spend a little bit of time with her. But later this evening, I think later this evening I'm going to reread Heartstopper Volume 1 and then read Heartstopper Volume 2. I'm currently caught up on my Goodreads challenge. I don't know if my 2020 reading goals are up. That video is up yet. I haven't filmed it yet. I didn't film anything today, but tomorrow it's supposed to be sunny out, so I should have good lighting to film all day. But if that video is not up yet, then you wouldn't know that one of my goals for the year is to read 70 books. Last year I managed to read 83, which I am so proud of. That's the most I've ever read in a year. But this year I want to prioritize bigger books, and if I am striving for a higher number, I will not have allotted time to read bigger books, and that will really stress me out. That's what happened last year, and so I ended up reading a bunch of shorter books, which isn't a bad thing, but I want to be able to feel like I can take my time with some of the bigger books and not feel pressure. So yeah, because when I go on Goodreads and see like 6 books behind because I've been reading an 800-page book, I feel really overwhelmed. So another thing that I'm going to be doing, sorry about my dog barking, is kind of stockpiling books so that I can, again, allot time to read a little bit more leisurely, especially with school, so I don't feel, again, overwhelmed. But yeah, I think that's all I wanted to say. And I will check in later, hopefully telling you that I've read at least Heartstopper Volume 1. Hi guys, so it is currently Friday, 7 p.m., and I need to give you a reading update. So, last night I finished Heartstopper Volume 1. I also got water on it, and I got water on Heartstopper Volume 2. Literally don't know how it happened, but I am incredibly sad about it. You can't really tell, and it could definitely be worse, so I'm not too mad, but also I like to keep my books in as nice condition as possible, so I'm internally dying. Anyway, I finished Heartstopper Volume 1, and then I got halfway through, or like 40% of the way, I guess, through Heartstopper Volume 2, and then I started 2 new audiobooks. I'm gonna set you here. Okay, I started 2 new audiobooks. I started The Starless Sea by Erin Morgenstern. Didn't get very far. I think I'm like 3.5 chapters in. I'm enjoying that, but it's a very heavy fantasy. So I also started Maybe in Another Life by Taylor Jenkins Reid on audiobook, and I am currently like a third of the way through that, and I am absolutely loving that. So that is the audiobook that I am the most actively listening to, and I'm listening to it on 2 times speed, so I have like 3 hours left of it. 6 hours, but you know, 6 divided by 2 is 3. So I'll probably finish that tonight and then pick up Heartstopper Volume 2 to finish it. I didn't end up filming. I feel like this entire vlog is just me saying, I'm gonna film tomorrow, and then I wake up and I say, didn't film today, so I apologize. But I didn't end up filming. The weather was nice, and it was like literally the perfect day for it, but I didn't feel like I just didn't want to, because last night I got really super sad, just randomly, and so this morning I didn't wake up in a good mood. And also one of my friends that I haven't seen for like 2 months reached out to me and wanted to hang out, and I haven't done like anything since I've gotten home. I haven't seen anyone, and it was really, I think, contributing to how I was feeling, and so it felt good to get out today. And while I was hanging out with her, we went to the bookstore and I bought 2 books. So I thought I would show you guys those really quickly. Okay, I shelved one of them, so I had to grab it. The first one that I got was Lucky Caller by Emma Mills. This is my first Emma Mills book that I've gotten. I've heard a lot about her, but I've never picked anything up by her. But this one sounded super interesting because there is a podcast element in it. That's really all I know about it. Plus, this is my favorite one of her covers that I've literally ever seen. Also, the hardback by itself is like white, but it's speckled. You can't really tell, but I'm in love with it. So hopefully I'll pick this up sometime this month. It looks beautiful and I want to read it. And then a book that I saw for 50% off and just could not resist was Winterwood by Shay Earnshaw. I haven't read anything by her. I think her first book was The Wicked Deep. I don't know what that one's about really. I heard about it, but I never picked it up when it came out. But this one sounds super interesting at this current moment. I couldn't tell you what it's about. I think it's about people go into this wood and then someone comes out even though he's not supposed to, or something like that. It's a fantasy book. It's not very long. Oh, it's so beautiful. But it was 50% off, and I had been wanting it since it came out, and since it's 50% off for a hardcover and it's a new release, I figured I should pick it up. But yeah, only got 2 books. Right now, I think I honestly might do some online book shopping because I have a gift card, even though I probably shouldn't do any, but you know what? It's fine. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I just got home, so I'm gonna chill, listen to my audiobook for a little bit, edit my thumbnail, and post my January TBR. I filmed that last night with not great lighting, so please forgive me. But yes, I'm feeling good. I had a decent day. I'm feeling really tired, so I need to drink some water, but yeah, I just thought I would update you. I will let you know once I have finished Maybe in Another Life, and if I finish Heartstopper Volume 2, which I should, but I don't know if I will feel up to it this evening, because sometimes I just want to watch Netflix, and I kind of want to watch The Blacklist, but I'm going to listen to my book instead because it's really good right now. I'm loving it. Hopefully it's not another After I Do situation where I love like 80% of the book and then the last 20% ruins the entire thing for me. I'm praying that is not what happens. I'm loving it, even the wholesome part, which is the part that I did not like in After I Do, so I'll keep you posted. But yes, I'm going to reshelve these now, and I'll check in later. Hi guys, it is currently 2:38 in the morning, and I took a nap at 8 p.m. because I thought that was a good idea, or maybe it was 9, and I woke up around 11, I think, and started reading. So I listened to my audiobook a little bit before my nap, and then I fell asleep, woke up and finished it. 5 out of 5 stars. My favorite Taylor Jenkins read I have ever read. It was so incredible. I thought it was better than Daisy Jones and the Six and The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I felt so many emotions. I teared up. Loved it. And then I was looking at some of her other books, and I saw this novella called The Evidence of the Affair, and it was only like an hour-and-a-half long audiobook, and I listened to it on 2 times speed, and I just finished it, and oh my freaking goodness, it was so good. 5 out of 5 stars. Not as good as Maybe in Another Life, but it was only like 100 pages, so I wasn't really expecting it to be, but it was still incredible. So right now I'm going to put on some music and finish Heartstopper Volume 2, and then probably find another Taylor Jenkins Reid book to listen to. I know I said I was gonna listen to The Starless Sea, but it's just not happening right now. I am in the mood for more contemporaries, and I'm flying through them, and I'm having a great time. So yeah, I am in a great reading mood, and I haven't been in a really long time, so I am loving this. And yeah, I just wanted to update you guys, and then I'll probably maybe edit what I have of this vlog so far. I posted my January TBR super late, but it's posted now. So that's another thing that I did, edited the thumbnail for that, like I said I was going to. So yeah, I'm in such a good mood. I'm loving everything that I'm reading, and I'm having a good time. So this is way better than yesterday, and that's all that I can ask for, is a good day. So yes, I will check in once I've finished Volume 2, or if I go to sleep after that, then I will talk to you guys when I wake up in the morning. Okay, hello, beautiful friends. It is 4:30 in the morning on technically Sunday, and I'm awake, obviously.
and I don't think I've talked to you today, so that is a bit weird, and I apologize. I did not wake up until 1 p.m. again, and that was earlier than I wanted to wake up. Not like wanted to wake up, I wanted to wake up at a decent hour, but like when I woke up, I was not happy to be awake. Anyway, yeah, I was woken, and then I cleaned for a couple hours, went to bed at 4:15 and slept until 7:34. So yeah, I've been up since. I watched a little bit of Blacklist, I watched a little bit of Private Practice, I watched some YouTube, I just watched Lala's new video, mwah, Chef's Kiss, it was wonderful, and I have actually done some reading. I started I'll Give You the Sun on audiobook by Jandy Nelson. This is another reread for me, and I'm loving it. I love these characters. I love the writing. I love the artistic element that is brought in. It's incredible. I haven't read this book since I was 15, and my memories of reading it the first time are so fond, and this book just holds such a special place in my heart, so I'm excited to be rereading it. It's like a 9-hour audiobook, and I'm listening to it on 1.8 times speed. I have, I think, 6 hours left, so just over 3 hours. So maybe I'll finish that tonight, because my plan is to try and stay up as late as possible so that I can maybe get my sleep schedule back on track and just stay up all day tomorrow. I don't know if that's feasible for me though, because once I'm tired, I will sleep. It's just not a negotiable thing for me. It never has been, which is honestly a problem. But yeah, so I have listened to that on audiobook. I haven't listened to The Starless Sea like I'm supposed to be, which I don't know if I told you why I decided to switch to that or not. Aurora Rising was not available on Scribd anymore, and The Starless Sea is going away the 13th of February, so I want to finish it in January if possible. And I mean, I still have a week left of January after this week, so it's not that big a deal, but a week and a half actually, but yeah, I don't know. And then I read a couple pages of The Shortest Distance Between Love and Hate, which I can't remember if I've mentioned in this vlog or not. I started this while I was away on vacation, and I am 116 pages in, so I read 4 pages. So I'm going to try and get to like 160 of this, which will mean that I read 150 pages. And then I think I might start Heart So Fierce and Broken, which is going to rip out my soul, and I'm nervous about it, but I think it needs to happen. I've put it off for long enough, and if I don't pick it up soon, I might not ever. So I need to do it, and I am terrified, to be completely honest. So I'm gonna try and read for a little bit. I might fall asleep because I can feel myself getting pretty tired, but I'm gonna try not to. I will update you guys if I don't fall asleep, and if I do, I'll see you in the morning when I wake up.
Alright everyone, it is Monday, January 20th, and I didn't update you yesterday because I spent most of the day sleeping and then I had plans with a friend. But I need to close out this reading vlog and start next week's reading vlog. So that's what we're doing now. So this week I did manage to get a good chunk of reading done, which I wasn't expecting. I didn't read a good majority of the books that I set for myself this week, but I'm not mad at that because I read nonetheless, and I hadn't read that much. So I think I finished 5.5 books this week, which is pretty good for me, even just for a month. So let me just do a quick little wrap up. As for the books that I made progress in but didn't finish, I am, I think, a third of the way through I'll Give You the Sun by Jandy Nelson. I said that I had 6 hours left. I said that I had 6 hours left of this audiobook, but I was mistaken. I actually had 9 hours left. I don't know where exactly I am with this book right now, but I know that I am halfway through, or like 2/3 the way through chapter 4, and the chapters are really long. There are only 9 chapters in this book. I am loving it. I still love the writing. I still love art and the use of imagery in this book. I love the characters, and I already know what's going to happen, but I love revisiting this story because when I read this the first time, it was a really good time in my life, and so this brings back just so much nostalgia. So I'm loving reading this, and I will for sure finish it next week. Then I did make some progress in The Shortest Distance Between Love and Hate by Sandy Hall. I am now on page 151, so I didn't get to 160 like I had said in that one clip that I wanted to, but I was just over it. I am dreading reading the rest of it. I only have like 150 pages left, but I'm just so over it. So hopefully I'll be able to finish this next week and just be done with it. It is getting better, but I'm still not loving it. Then, as for a book that I did love, I think the rest of them I did love. And so the first one is Come Tumbling Down by Shauna McGuire. I gave this a 5 out of 5 stars. This is the 5th book in the Wayward Children series. Listened to this one on audio and annotated it, and it was incredible. My favorite one so far in the series. It was just so good. Then I read 2 graphic novels. One of them was a reread, and that is Heartstopper Volume 1 and Heartstopper Volume 2. Both of these got 5 out of 5 stars from me. They are so cute and wholesome. There are parts that are heartbreaking, but more heart-wrenching. I mean, they are heartbreaking, but these entire books are heart-wrenching just overall with all of the cute moments in here. I cannot wait for volume 3, and I think I kept saying that it comes out in summer, but I'm pretty sure it comes out in February. I looked it up, and so that makes me super happy, especially because it's gonna be yellow, and yellow is my favorite color. But yeah, I'm really excited to see that and be able to read the story and continue on because I care so much about these characters. And then I listened to 2 other audiobooks. So I listened to The Evidence of the Affair by Taylor Jenkins Reid, which was a really short novella, and that was on audiobook, and I gave that a 5 out of 5 stars. The ending was absolutely mind-blowing. The rest of the story was like a 4 stars, but the ending made it a 5. I absolutely loved that story. It was super short. It was just about these 2 people who found these letters between their spouses that proved that their spouses had been having an affair on or with each other, and they kind of bonded over that and just kind of figured out what to do with their lives. And then the other Taylor Jenkins Reid book that I listened to was Maybe in Another Life, which again I loved. My favorite Taylor Jenkins Reid book that I have read to date. I gave that one a 5 out of 5 stars as well. I have seen other people's reviews and they do not feel as strongly as I do, so take my opinion with a grain of salt. Most people don't share it, but I absolutely loved it. This was about a girl who we just kind of see like if she made this choice, what her life would look like, or if she made this choice, what her life would look like. And it was interesting to see how different they were, but also how much they paralleled each other. So I absolutely loved that one as well. It was incredible, and it was so good. Honestly, kind of wish that there was a sequel to that because I kind of want to know how some things play out, but it's fine. It was also pretty wholesome, but there were things that were really sad and realistic, which was a complaint of mine in like her previous books, was like they weren't sad enough. I thought that these were like realistically sad enough, which I liked. They weren't so like coincidental in some things. But I think that's interesting that I say that because it did wrap up in a nice little bow at the end with like, I don't know. So, I don't know. It's kind of interesting how my opinion has differed with that book, but I can't wait to read more of her books because she does write really well and she does characters really well. It just, her most popular books weren't my favorite. So, anyway, yeah, those were the like 5.5 and then a quarter of a book that I read. I didn't read any of Frankly in Love, and I didn't read A Heart So Fierce and Broken, so I am a little bit disappointed, but that can just be for this coming week, which I also start school this week, tomorrow to be more specific, so pray for me. I hope that you guys will watch that vlog. I really hope that you guys are doing well reading, mentally and otherwise, and I really hope to see you all in my next video. Bye guys!